Deep within the steaming Amazon basin, the air is heavy with mist. Something ancient is stirring beneath the surface. The water ripples like it remembers an age when giants ruled here, before the world forgot their power. For millions of years, silence has hidden what time tried to erase, a predator born of heat and dominance. What if that silence ended today? What if the Titanoboa never truly disappeared from this planet? 60 million years ago, the rainforest was a cathedral of humidity, ruled not by mammals, but by reptiles. Among them, one creature towered above all others, the Titanoboa, a serpent of impossible length and mass. It slithered through swamps like a living river, crushing crocodiles with effortless precision. Imagine a body so powerful, its heartbeat could shake the mud beneath entire forests. But what if that power didn't fade? What if evolution gave it one more chance to rise again? Every rule of nature says extinction is final, yet nature often rewrites its own story. The perfect predator doesn't need fangs or claws, only patience and time. Fossils show bones, but evolution hides intention. What if that intention still waits? Evolution never truly stops. It only changes direction, quietly, invisibly, relentlessly. To see the truth, we must journey back, before mammals ruled, before time turned cold. 60 million years ago, Earth was hotter, wetter, and louder, an endless ocean of green life. The sky shimmered with haze, insects buzzed like engines, the ground trembled beneath titanic bodies. Tiny mammals crept under ferns, hiding from shadows that could swallow them whole. And in the rivers, Titanoboa hunted with patient grace, its size unmatched by any predator alive. It was strength without cruelty, just perfect, natural efficiency. Heat fed its muscles, and abundance sculpted its colossal form. If the planet had stayed warm, its descendants might have reached unimaginable proportions. Each generation would stretch further, grow denser, adapt faster to every threat. 30 meters of coiled power, moving like liquid steel through the jungle night. Its scales, armor forged by pressure, polished by millions of years of survival. Evolution rewards success, not mercy, and Titanoboa was success embodied. Even extinction could have been just a pause in its endless transformation. If such creatures ever found warmth again, they would rise with the planet itself. And with every degree Earth warms, their ancient blueprint becomes possible once more. Picture the modern Amazon cities near rivers, machines cutting through its fragile veins. Beneath those same waters, something ancient could still be evolving in silence. Hidden from satellites, avoiding sonar, perfectly attuned to vibration and sound. It wouldn't need to fight, it would only need to wait for its world to return. One flick of its body could send a shockwave through an entire bay. Its senses would feel heartbeats through miles of current, detecting life like radar. Electricity, warmth, motion, every pulse in the water a signal to strike. No warning, no roar, just the sudden stillness before chaos erupts. Imagine boats torn apart beneath tranquil reflections, swallowed by silence. Metal bends with splinters, and the jungle goes quiet once again. Its scales deflect bullets, its muscles absorb shock, it endures without effort. Humanity would call it a monster, but to nature, it's simply balance restored. The rivers we think we own might already belong to something older. And as long as there is heat, water, and prey, Titanoboa would never need to die. Scientists would dismiss the legends until the data began to contradict reason. A heat signature the size of a building, moving against the current in total silence. Satellite feeds would capture ripples stretching for kilometers, with no visible source. Governments would deny it, afraid to admit nature still has secrets beyond control. Drones would scan the dark rivers, catching flashes of metal-like scales beneath the waves. Footage leaked online. Disbelief, panic, fascination spreading faster than truth itself. The world would realize too late, it never went extinct, it simply adapted to our ignorance. Humanity never conquered nature, it only postponed the consequences of arrogance. Military forces would deploy traps, sensors, explosives, none of it would matter. The creature would vanish, appear elsewhere, always one step ahead of human logic. Our greatest technologies built from evolution's design. now powerless against its origin. Fire and sound would fail. Bullets would sink harmlessly into living armor. Titanoboa wouldn't wage war, it would reclaim silence, its ancient right. From the rivers, it would move to the oceans. The warmth of the sea, a perfect cradle for rebirth. Its kind would spread through the coasts of every continent. Whales would vanish. Ships would disappear without a trace. A new balance would form, one not ruled by man. The serpent would become Earth's silent guardian and judge. It would control ecosystems, shaping life through fear and awe. Storms follow its path, currents shift, and life reorganizes around its dominance. We retreat inland, building walls against water that no longer welcomes us. Civilization shrinks, but ecosystems thrive in the absence of human control. In a way, it would bring balance back to nature's design. For millions of years, we believed evolution was ours to command. But maybe evolution was only waiting for its masterpiece to return. Titanoboa, the one predator that evolution never needed to fix. If it never stopped evolving, would humanity still dare to call itself the apex of life?